Hello, English learners. Welcome to a new podcast episode here on Story Orbit N. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Tom. Welcome back. We are super excited today because this is going to be such a fun episode.
Totally fun. Today we are doing the famous What's in My Bag challenge, but with a twist. We are going to teach you English words, expressions, and even some grammar as we go, so you will learn and have fun at the same time.
That's right. So, Jessica, I have my bag here, and I promise you, it's full of random stuff. I didn't even check before coming here because I didn't know we were filming this podcast today. No one told me. If I had known, I would have cleaned it out a bit.
I love that. Mine is the same. I didn't know either. One of the people on our team just decided today was a good day to record, so we weren't really prepared. But the cool part is that we can use these objects to explain vocabulary that people might not know. So learners, listen carefully, because you are going to discover words that you probably use in your language, but maybe you don't know in English yet.
Exactly, and not just the names of objects, but also how to use them in sentences. And we will explain some expressions too.
Okay, Tom, do you want to start, or should I start?
I will start because I am very curious about what is inside my bag. Let me just open it. Wow, the first thing I see is a water bottle. Classic, right? But let's start with that. Bottle is the word for a container, usually made of plastic or glass that you use to hold liquids. For example, you can say, I bought a bottle of water. You can also say, a bottle of milk or a bottle of juice. You can also say reusable bottle. That's a bottle you can use many times, not just one time. It's good for the environment. So you can say, I always carry a reusable bottle in my bag.
Nice. And here's a small grammar thing. When you say a bottle of water, you use the word of because the bottle contains the water. It's like saying a cup of tea or a glass of juice. The structure is container plus liquid. For example, a glass of milk, a jar of honey, a bowl of soup. Okay, Tom, what else is in your bag?
Let me see. Oh no, this is embarrassing. I have socks in my bag. Why do I have socks?
What? Why do you have socks in your bag? Did you go to the gym or something?
I think I forgot to take them out after the gym. Okay, so the word is socks. It's plural because you usually have two, one for each foot. And remember, in English, you don't say a pair of socks, you say a pair of socks. The word pair is used when there are two things that belong together. So you say a pair of shoes, a pair of gloves, a pair of jeans.
Yes, that's an important detail. And you can also say, I need clean socks, or these socks are dirty. And something interesting, in English, people sometimes use socks in expressions, like knock your socks off. That means to impress someone a lot. For example, that movie will knock your socks off.
Oh, that's a fun one. And there's also put a sock in it. That's an old expression that means be quiet, but don't use it with your teacher or your boss.
Please don't. Okay, now it's my turn. Let me open my bag. Oh, wow. First thing I see is lipstick. So the word is lipstick. It's something you put on your lips to add color. Usually people say put on lipstick. For example, I always put on lipstick before a meeting. You can also say wear lipstick. Like she is wearing red lipstick today.
And here is something important for learners. The verb is wear when you talk about clothes or accessories or makeup. So you say wear lipstick, wear a hat, wear a dress, wear glasses.
Yes. And some people confuse wear and use. You don't say, I use lipstick in English. You say, I wear lipstick. You use lipstick to do your makeup, but when it's on your face, you are wearing it. Same with clothes.
Great explanation. And lipstick is usually in a tube, so you can say a tube of lipstick. That's another example of container plus of plus thing.
Okay, what's next in your bag, Tom?
Let me check. Wow, I have a charger. That's a good one. So the word is charger. A charger is something you use to give power to your phone or a laptop. You can say, I need to charge my phone, or I forgot my charger. And the verb is charge. For example, I need to charge my laptop because the battery is low.
Yes, and here is a cool expression. When your phone has no battery, you can say, my phone is dead. It doesn't mean your phone is really dead. It just means the battery is at 0. So you can say, I can't call you because my phone is dead.
Exactly. And another expression is fully charged. That means the battery is 100%. For example, My phone is fully charged, so I'm ready to go.
Nice one. Okay, my turn again. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. I have sunglasses. So the word is sunglasses. It's always plural because it has two lenses. So you say a pair of sunglasses. And you can say, I always wear sunglasses in summer. Or don't forget your sunglasses.
And here's an interesting grammar point. Sunglasses are plural, but they refer to one object. Same with pants, shorts, jeans. So you say, these sunglasses are new, not this sunglasses is new. That's a common mistake. Okay, let's see what else. Oh no, this is weird. I have a banana in my bag. Why?
Tom, what are you doing with your life? A banana?
I think I was going to eat it, but I forgot. Anyway, banana is a fruit. It's countable, so you say a banana, 2 bananas. And when you talk about bananas in general, you can say, I like bananas. But if it's one, you say, I want a banana.
And you can use the expression go bananas. That means to go crazy or get very excited. For example, the kids went bananas when they saw the ice cream. It's a funny expression. Okay, let's see what else I have. I have a notebook. So notebook is a small book with blank pages for writing notes. For example, I always carry a notebook to write ideas. And you can also use it for school. A fun thing, don't confuse notebooks with laptops. Some people call laptops notebooks in some countries, but in English, notebooks usually means paper.
And you can say take notes when you write important information. For example, please take notes during a meeting. And there's an expression, make a note of something, which means to remember something by writing it down. Like, make a note of the address.
Yes, and another good expression is take note. That means to pay attention. For example, take note of what I'm saying.
Okay, Jessica, I have one thing in my bag. Let's see. Oh, wow, it's a toothbrush. Why do I have this?
Maybe you had an overnight trip? You're so random, Tom. You only have the weirdest things in your bag.
Probably. Anyway, toothbrush is what you use to clean your teeth. And the verb is brush. So you say, I brush my teeth every morning. And when you want to tell someone to remember, you can use the expression, don't forget to brush your teeth.
Yes, and toothpaste goes with toothbrush. So you say toothpaste for the cream you put on the toothbrush. And the structure is interesting. Toothbrush is one word, but it's actually two words combined, tooth and brush. This is called a compound word. English has many compound words like raincoat, sunflower, toothpaste.
Oh, that's a great grammar point. Compound words are two words together that make one meaning. Sometimes they're written as one word, like toothbrush, sometimes with a hyphen, like mother-in-law, and sometimes as two words, like ice cream.
Okay, my turn. I have headphones. It's plural because there are two parts for your ears. And you can say, I listen to music with headphones. And there's another word, earphones or earbuds, which are smaller and go inside your ears.
And don't forget the expression, put on your headphones. You don't say wear your headphones very often. People usually say put on when they start using them. And another expression is, take off your headphones when you remove them.
Now, let me see what else is in my bag. Oh, of course, I have my phone. I think everyone carries a phone these days, right? The word is phone, but sometimes people say cell phone or mobile phone. In American English, it's more common to say cell phone. In British English, people usually say mobile.
Yes, that's true. And here's a useful expression, pick up the phone. It means to answer a call. For example, can you pick up the phone? It's ringing. Another one is hang up. That means to end a phone call. For example, she hung up on me. That means she ended the call suddenly. Maybe because she was angry.
Yes, and call someone back is another good one. That means to return a call. For example, I will call you back later. And you can also say text someone, which means to send an SMS or a message, like text me when you get home.
Great examples. And here's something interesting. The word phone can be both a noun and a verb. You can say, I have a phone, and you can also say, I will phone you later. That's more common in British English. In American English, people usually say, I will call you later.
Nice! Phones are full of expressions and vocabulary. Now, Tom, what do you have next?
Let me see. Oh, I have chewing gum. This is interesting. So the word is gum. You can also say chewing gum. And when you eat it, you say chew gum. For example, I like to chew gum after lunch.
Yes, and here's something important. In English, you don't say eat gum, you say chew gum. Because you don't really eat it, you just chew it and then throw it away. Let me check my bag again. Oh, I have tissues. These are soft papers you use to clean your face or your hands. For example, I need a tissue because I sneezed. And here's something interesting. In the US, people often say Kleenex, which is a brand name, but they use it like the general word.
That's true. And tissue is also a word in biology. But for this context, it's the paper one. And you can also say paper tissue. And when you have a cold, you usually need a lot of tissues.
Yes, and there's also napkin, but that's a piece of cloth or paper you use during meals to wipe your mouth and hands. So don't confuse a napkin with a tissue. A tissue is for your nose or cleaning small things. Okay, what's next in your bag, Tom?
I have my keys. Of course, keys are very important. The word is keys. They're what you use to open doors. And remember, it's usually plural because people have more than one key. For example, I can't find my keys.
Yes, and there's a cool expression, the key to something. It means the most important thing. For example, practice is the key to success. That doesn't mean a real key, it means the most important factor. Another expression is key point, which means the most important idea. Like, this is a key point in the meeting.
And you can also use the verb unlock. For example, I unlocked the door with my key. And another word is keychain, which is the little thing that holds all your keys together.
Perfect. Now, I just found something small in my bag. Oh, it's a credit card. So the word is card. People use cards to pay. You can say credit card, debit card, or even ID card. For example, I paid with my credit card.
Yes, and you can use expressions like swipe your card or insert your card. In the past, you had to swipe it. Now, you can also tap your card, which means to use contactless payment. For example, you can just tap your card to pay.
That's a good modern expression. And here's a grammar point. The plural of card is cards. So you say, I have 2 cards in my wallet. And speaking of that, I also have some cash. So the word is money. But remember, money is uncountable in English. So you don't say money's in everyday conversation. You just say, I have some money. If you want to talk about the units, you say dollars, euros, pounds. For example, I have $10.
Good point. And there are some interesting expressions with money, like time is money, which means time is very valuable.
Yes, and you can also say to make money, which means to earn money. For example, he makes a lot of money in his job. And the opposite is to lose money.
Okay, let me check if I have something else. Oh, I have sunglasses too. We already talked about that, so I won't repeat. But I also have a small notebook like you and a pen. So let's talk about pen. A pen is something you use to write. You can say, I need a pen to write this note. And don't confuse pen with pencil. A pencil is for writing too, but you can erase it. A pen is permanent.
And here's a little grammar tip. We usually say write with a pen, not write by a pen. So the correct preposition is with. Okay, I have something else. Oh, gum again. I think I have too much gum in my bag. That means I'm always ready for fresh breath. And speaking of that, Tom, do you have anything else?
Let me check. Oh, wow, I have earphones too, similar to headphones, but smaller. And you know what? I think we have covered so many items already. We should start summarizing what we taught.
Yes, let's do a big recap for our listeners. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go. So today, we learned a lot of object names from our bags. We had water bottle, socks, lipstick, charger, sunglasses, banana, notebook, toothbrush, toothpaste, headphones, phone, gum, tissues, keys, card, money, and pen.
And not only names, but also expressions and grammar points. For example, we explained how to say a bottle of water, a glass of juice, and that structure, container plus a plus liquid. We talked about a pair of socks, a pair of sunglasses, and how some plural nouns like pants, shorts, and glasses refer to one object.
Yes, and we also learned expressions like knock your socks off, put a sock in it, go bananas, pick up the phone, hang up, call back, text someone. The key to success. Make a note of something, and time is money.
And we didn't stop there. We explained compound words like toothbrush, toothpaste, raincoat, ice cream. We also learned that money is uncountable and that you should say, write with a pen, not buy a pen.
And let's not forget the small grammar points like plural forms, using the right verbs like wear lipstick, chew gum, and expressions like put on your headphones.
So learners, now it's your turn. Write in the comments what is in your bag right now. Try to write at least 3 things in English and make 1 sentence with each. That will help you practice.
Yes, and use the expressions we taught today. For example, you can say, I have a bottle of water, or I need to charge my phone because it is dead.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Orbit in today. We had so much fun teaching you English in a creative way.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone! And don't forget to check your bag for bananas before leaving home.